Alright. Hello, world. This is I Stay Trippy NYC on Instagram, or Nas, as everybody usually knows me. What we're talking about today, some heavy shit. False light branders. This is for all the people who are in the spiritual community. That shit is complete bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna talk about a couple of things. One, I'm gonna talk about is how all these people that claim and think they're on like a higher like plateau, right? When in actuality, that's just their ego. And then they're gonna talk to you about not having the ego, but all they are is ego personified to the 100th degree. That's one. Two, anytime you ever talk about something real, like something that's really going on in the planet, they're gonna tell you you're in fear and you're negative. That's a sign that they're a fucking snake. Anybody that turns an eye into injustice and into the evils that's been upon humanity is a fucking snake. You do not overcome injustice by ignoring it. That is what they want you to do. So that's fucking bullshit. And if you're gonna say, "Oh, you're feeding into," you don't know anything. What is what is. And if you want to ignore what is because you're too scared, don't come at me. I'm not scared. I've been seeing this shit since I was a little fucking kid. You people read these shits in fucking books. I fucking see this shit since I was a little fucking kid. And it runs heavy in my fucking family. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Because that shit is just manipulation psychology. It's manipulation to try to get you into their false light. Alright? Humanity is not just going to ascend magically like that. Without any type of fucking like without any like it's not a fucking fairy tale. It's not just gonna happen like that. If you think what's going on in the world right now is not by human means, then you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much fucking it. All right. What's going on in society? The fact there's fucking so many there's been wars for thousands and thousands upon thousands of fucking years. That's thousands of souls. That's thousands of fucking children. People over nothing, over these religions. Who's the fucking god of these religions, bro? Who's the god of these religions that are making you kill other human beings? That shit is satanic, and that shit is demonic, and that shit is fucking really what's fucking going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And if you want to ignore it, then you're fucking part of the problem. And all these people that say love and light, namaste, you're a fucking idiot and you're part of the fucking problem. You're a fucking pussy. You don't have any fucking balls. And you're a spiritual fucking baby that's caught up in the illusion of a false light source. That's it. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You think you know, but you don't know. I for one see shit with a clean fucking slate, son. I see these motherfuckers. I see you people. And you people love to fucking steal energy from fucking people. You love and light motherfuckers will be the first people to be stealing energy from people. That's one. Also because you know how to. You think you watch a couple videos on YouTube or you read a couple books on with Janvalo Melchizedek. Janvalo Melchizedek is he's a fucking agent. Alright? He's a fucking agent. He doesn't even know any real knowledge. The tree of life does not have 11 spheres. Okay? Sacred geometry is not meant to it's not just sacred geometry. The study and practice of sacred geometry is actually the practice of locking and trapping consciousness light in a fucking geometrical shape. That's what it's actually used for. Okay, it's not used to set you free. To learn sacred G, you learn it so you can break yourself free from it. You don't learn it and practice it to trap light in it. You know what I'm saying? These people are gonna go around. They have all these fucking they sit here and they talk and they smile in your face and they say, "Oh, namaste, love and light." And then when you talk about shit like the archons, they're gonna be like, "Oh, don't feed into that." Why? Why would you not want to talk about the motherfuckers that are actually manipulating the planet's grid on a higher dimensional level and also are fucking consuming human fucking souls? That's fucking real. If you think for 1 second that these people are not doing demonic satanic child sacrifices, which they fucking are, that shit is real. People like Alex Gray, yeah, fuck Alex Gray. Fuck his whole house and I went to Kazum and I had the worst psychic fucking attack I've ever had. And there are fucking souls being fucking consumed up there. And the people that are fucking up there are fucking stuck and trapped. The people that live there, they're trapped there. And I had my own fucking experience where my fucking friend fucking was speaking through as the entity. You know what I'm saying? He got possessed. You know what I'm saying? And they try to fucking possess me. Because I realized what was going on. This is fucking real shit, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. I know for a fact what is going. I know for a fact, maybe not what's going on on the full scale because we don't ever get to see the full picture, and I'm dealing with a lot of other shit right now. But I definitely already know, and I've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? They draw you in with this fake light, this fake spirituality that's not rooted in any living tradition. They don't have any real tradition. They don't have any real roots. It's just shit they've read in fucking books, and they think they can just relay this knowledge without even really understanding what it is. You know what I'm saying? All the Kabbalah shit you read, majority of it, 99% of Kabbalah shit you will find is bullshit. The real Kabbalah is oral tradition, is word to fucking mouth. You learn from a real teacher, not the fucking places that you go in Manhattan and you go, oh, let's take the Kabbalah class. Here's no, that's fake spirituality. Really, um, that's actually, uh, really, not only is it deceptive because it's just really misguiding. What it does is open you up to shit that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even the full knowledge. It's a half truth upon a half truth. Therefore, your pyramid will just break down because it's not built upon a real foundation. It's not built upon real knowledge. It's built upon a manipulative form so that people like you who are not really 100% like you guys know, you guys have a feeling of what's going on, and at the same time you also don't want to feel helpless, so they draw you in with this shit. Oh, don't worry about anything, everything's in that. That's bullshit. Here, let me say something right now. If our ancestors, if this was a civil rights era, you know what I'm saying, and all these false light brainers were white people, and all the real spiritual warriors were black people, I was using this as an analogy, right? One, they would be telling you, don't fight, love everybody, love us. They'll say fuck everybody. They'll tell you to just ignore what's going on. Don't feed into the shit. But for me and you, it's a reality we live with every day, and they're gonna tell you to ignore it. They're gonna tell you to ignore it. Why? Why would they do that? That's fucking evil. Anybody that tells you to ignore injustice and evil is a fucking agent. That's it. There's nothing, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this shit. And I've had plenty of friends that were in that community. I know plenty of people in that community. I completely detached from that community. Why? Because they're fucking fake. They're fake, and not only are they fake, they're energy vampires. They're fucking energy manipulators. They fucking manipulate the shit out of people. They prey upon lesser advanced spiritual people who are just beginning to awaken, and they fucking sit there and they feed and they sow these seeds of like this false bullshit because they're fucking scared. That's really what it comes down to. Not only are they scared, they become agents themselves. Like I had a spiritual brother, quote unquote, right? This dude used to think he was fucking beyond everybody. He literally would literally think it and say it. And it, at first I thought maybe he coming from a good place. Nah, no. What I realized when I had this one really intense acid trip, this dude just leaves, comes back, talking like he's like, I am the creator and the destroyer. And this dude's a Reiki. He's a Reiki master and a Reiki healer. So watch out for this motherfucker. He goes, I am the creator and the destroyer. Then he turns to me and says, worship me. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? That was some scary shit. I had to just completely I was thrown off by this shit. I was like, what the fuck? I just completely was like, yo, like, what the fuck is that about? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of just like pyramid my shit off. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to tell him like later, like, what's really good with that? And he didn't really like. He said something that he fell off, but he didn't really acknowledge it. That's when I knew he was completely lost. These people, they identify with themselves with these guru conscious types, these these Jesus, Buddha type of entities. They think that's who they need to be because they don't know who the fuck they are, and they didn't know who they didn't know who the fuck they were before they hopped on this path. And people like that, they associate themselves with this fucking identity. You know what I'm saying? And that's not who they are, and that's why they become victims. They become agents. You know what I'm saying? It's not about smiling in people's faces. It's about being a good human being in your heart. And not just that, but it's also about exposing the snakes. It's about exposing the evil. We aren't in this fucking matrix for no reason. This matrix wasn't built by us. And it wasn't built by Edo neither. And all these people talking about Edo, you guys don't even know what Edo is. You guys are a fucking epitome definition of Edo. You know what I'm saying? Edo's not bad or good. Edo is just Edo. Edo is just your fucking personality that you develop yourself when you're on this planet. You know what I'm saying? You can develop it to be with one, not fit, not in the bougie sense of being one with them. You can develop your ego to be in a, like, basically to be able to, like, be your purest sense of who you are, you know what I'm saying? Or you can develop your ego to develop it into this false identity, which is what majority of people on the spiritual path usually do. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're not following any living tradition. They're following these books that are written by these fucking snakes. That are written by these people who are giving out half-ass knowledge, so that people like you fall in their trap, and then you think they're just holier than thou fucking being. That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not real spirituality. That's not metaphysics. That's deceptive fucking manipulation. You know what I'm saying? People like Alex Gray, Drumvalo Melchizedek. I just found all this other group, Evolve and Ascend. These fucking people are all full of shit. The minute you talk about archons, the minute you talk about reptilians, and you guys just say whatever the fuck you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I've had mentors from numerous living traditions that are fucking masters. That these people, you cannot find them on the internet. They don't do psychic readings at a fucking psychic shop. They're regular people on the fucking street. They're fucking doctors. Some of them are fucking nurses. Some of them are just fucking regular fucking people that work regular fucking job, and you would have no idea the amount of knowledge they hold. There's a whole underground network of shit going on right now. This shit is a heavy spiritual war, man. You feel me? So to wrap this shit up, um, pretty much, I'm pretty much fed up with the phoniness and the fakeness, and actually how it's really actually what's the word I'm looking for, more destructive to our to humanity's evolution than they think. They don't understand how real they don't understand how real the false light bringers are. They don't understand that concept. They think they're bringing. You're not coming from the fucking light, bro. You don't know what the fuck the light is. Hold on a second. So she's doing.